The horses really do help you with aggression. Once you're on a horse and you out, that's all your mind is on, is having fun. My name is Shahir and I'm a concrete cowboy. I first got on a horse after I turned 10. I was young, so I was like, I like that horse. I thought it was cool. Horses have a temper just like us. Me and Shadow had to combine our tempers and work together because she used to walk while everybody else was running, buck, throw people off. And I used to always just get back on her, just to have the patience. When I ride, people actually give me like props and they actually be applauding me. The hood guys and everything, they be asking me, can I ride? You want to trade? People like it.
Well, the stable started about 10 years ago. It gave me something to do, something to keep the kids busy with, keep them occupied from running the street, getting in trouble. In Southwest Philadelphia, it's a lot of senseless killing, and I try to give kids something to get away from stuff like that. And when they start learning with the animals, they kind of calm down, because they teaching, they learning, and it helps them out a lot.
Hey. Violence in this community is crazy. I done lost a brother, an uncle. I lost a lot of friends. But when I work with the horses, it's like a type of therapy. I can have fun and not worry about everything else that's going on around us. If I would have never met Malik and started riding horses, I probably would have been doing stuff that I wasn't supposed to be doing, getting in trouble. Once you get to running and having fun, it seems like all that is forgotten.
I'm a veteran, the horse is a veteran, and I can't think of a better place that he would be than under my care.
This horse, Quincy, is part of an elite squad of horses in the military. They're called the caisson horses of the Old Guard. They participate in full honors funerals at Arlington National Cemetery. Over the course of their service, each horse walks in thousands of funerals. When horses retire, they need a place to go. So the Old Guard has introduced the Caisson Adoption Project to ensure each horse is given to their perfect forever home to enjoy their well-earned retirement. And that's where George comes in. Today, he's taking Quincy home.
We're a very patriotic family. The flag flies on the farm every day, and it just became a unique opportunity for another veteran to retire on the farm. This is a long process. They're federal property. That's why they spend so much time on making a decision to ensure that these horses will be taken care of for their lifespan. I found out through my daughter that the horse had some health problems, what they call navicular disease, which is nerve damage on their hoof. And the farm is a rehab farm for horses with foot problems and many medical problems. She thought it would be an ideal place for the horse to come and live. He has his dog tags, just like he did when he was in the service, on his halter, only that the dog tag now reads retired veteran. Quincy will spend the rest of his life on the farm as my companion, and as long as he has a quality of life, he will live on the farm forever.
Riding a blind horse, that's a little different, but to me it don't make much difference. He's a pretty good friend. He's just tickled to death to be rode. I think he knows that he's got eyes in, and he just jumps up and down and runs and really likes to go. Well, my name's Roderick Olson. I'm from Soldiers Grove, Wisconsin. I have always had a few horses. Matter of fact, quite a few of them. Well, we got Zaxxon about 21 years ago. It was about 10 years ago that we noticed that he was going blind. And as far as we can find out, nothing we can do about it. Most of the old horse dealers or farmers, they used to just get rid of the horse. But I figured I'd gonna keep him. I'd like to stick around a while longer, so if I went blind, well, I hope they keep me around a while. I didn't figure he was useless. He does everything you want by the feel of the reins. He's a little different riding than a regular horse. He's careful when he's running, you know, he ain't sure where his feet's gonna go or what's in front of him. But he didn't just quit because he got blind. He's trying to do things so he can take care of himself. He trusts me to ride him. I think he just figures that, man, I can see now, I got eyes. I can do things that I wanted to do for a long time. He wants to just run. He's fun for me to ride. We go all over the hills, down the canyons, in the water, everywhere that any other horse can go. He does just fine. He must trust me, and well, I trust him. Oh, he's kind of a buddy anyhow. Being friends with a horse, I don't know, that's the way it's been with me all my life.
God sent me here to be a cowboy. And the first thing a lady told me, said, when you rode in the arena, you said everybody's eyes were on you. And she said, half of them wanted you to win. The other half don't give a damn whether you win or not because of the color of your skin. But I'll always want to win. I've been a professional cowboy since 1959. Dealing with racism back in the 50s and 60s, and now, it's still kind of hard. People would see me at a rodeo, and because I was of a different color, they thought I was working for somebody. People want to know a lot of times, why did you want to be a calf roper? Well, I had seen a lot of black cowboys judged improperly. But in the calf roping, I knew that I wasn't going to be judged by a human, I was going to be judged by the clock. The clock was going to determine whether I get any money or not. Right now, all I do is put on Cowboys of Color rodeos. Cowboys of Color features Indians, blacks, Hispanics, and white cowboys also. Black cowboys in the history books is damn near forgotten. Very many people don't even realize that New Mexico was discovered by a black man. Chicago was founded by a black man. I don't care what color you are. These are the kind of things that we want young people to know. I have 4 boys. They are all professional cowboys. My granddaughter, Rachel Hearn, this was her first big rodeo. So it's a way of life for us. I'm 76 years old. That's pretty darn old for a cowboy. It's in my blood. I think the day that I lay down and can't breathe anymore, I'll still be looking for a rodeo.
Arabs carry fresh vegetables and fruits around the city on horse-drawn carts. My grandfather's been doing it all his life. He's 80-something years old now. I've been doing it all my life. and it's been around 50, maybe 100 years before me. In Baltimore, you got markets around, but you gotta have a vehicle to get to them. It's gonna cost them to get there, cost them to get back. So it's beneficial to a lot of people for the Arabs to be on the streets.
Y'all have a good. Every morning, pull my wagon out, I get all the fruit together and design it up, make it look nice. And then I take the horse and put him in the wagon and I start on my day.
You mostly call out what you got on your wagon.
Sweet oranges and apple, banana,
Peaches also! When you come up and you see an elderly person just waiting at the door for you to come through and they give you their little list, that's a wonderful feeling. But they depend on us and we try to be there for them.
Arabs for life, baby. Arabs for life.
The kids, they love the horse. And I want them to be able to see that selling drugs ain't the only way to make money. This is what keep me out of trouble. This is what feed my family. This is what put food on the table, pay the bills, pay the gas. This is one of the oldest things in the city that's still going right now. This is history.
When I was a little kid, it was nothing for me to turn the corner and see an Arab, one right behind another sometimes. If we don't get a lot of people behind us and expose the Arab business, it might eventually die out. But my dream is to see it last forever, till the day I shut my eyes for good.